The Roman Empire, thriving from the 1st century BCE to the 5th century CE, was a beacon of culture and development. But beneath this veneer of sophistication, Rome was a civilization built on a foundation of blood and brutality. Our journey begins in the gladiatorial arenas. Gladiatorial games, the ludi gladiatorii, were not merely entertainment. They were a brutal exhibition of courage, skill, and death. Slaves, prisoners, and even free men were forced to fight to the death, their lives often hinging on the whims of the crowd and the emperor. From the bloody sands of the arena, we move to the Roman households. Slavery was woven into the fabric of Roman society. Slaves were not considered human. They were property, tools to be used and discarded. Their lives were filled with hard labor, punishment, and humiliation. And if a slave killed their master, Roman law dictated that all slaves in the household, guilty or innocent, were to be executed. Then there were the military conquests. The Romans were adept at war, their legions conquering vast swathes of territory. But victory came at a high cost. Towns were razed, populations massacred, and survivors sold into slavery. The destruction of Jerusalem in 70 CE, for instance, saw the enslavement of tens of thousands of Jews. And finally, we come to the most infamous Roman practice, crucifixion. A method of execution reserved for slaves, rebels, and enemies of the state, crucifixion was designed to be a slow, torturous death. The victim, nailed or tied to a cross, would hang for days, their bodies slowly succumbing to exhaustion and asphyxiation. The Romans took a perverse pride in this form of execution, seeing it as a deterrent for those who dared to challenge their authority. Today, we've journeyed through the darker aspects of the Roman Empire, from the bloody spectacles of the gladiatorial games and the dehumanizing institution of slavery, to the brutal military conquests and the torturous method of crucifixion. Despite its advancements, the Roman Empire was a civilization marred by inhumane practices. These practices served as a reminder of the power of Rome, a power built on fear, brutality, and the subjugation of others. It's crucial to remember that history is not just a tale of progress and enlightenment, but also a chronicle of the darker aspects of human nature. As we marvel at the grandeur of the Roman Empire, let us not forget the cost at which it came. For beneath the marble columns and grand architecture lay a society built on a foundation of cruelty and inhumanity.